Talking of wankers, we've got a new Prime Minister, haven't we? It's a good segue, isn't it? It's good. Oh, yeah, Boris Johnson. He's been in the job a few months now, hasn't he? What I loved about that process, I don't know if anyone follows politics at all, but what I loved about it was that to get the role, they had to have the leadership election within the Tory party, and it was rocked by the scandal of drugs. Did anyone else see that one coming? Because I fucking didn't. But because they're Tories, they can't even do drugs properly, can they? They're too posh. Like, if example, right, Rory Stewart, right, he's one of the guys who stood in the election, and he said that the one time that he did drugs is he once smoked opium whilst as a wedding guest in Afghanistan. Anyone else have that here? Fucking opium. I mean, like, how colonial a drug can you get? Like, he's some sort of 19th century Sherlock Holmes villain, you know? Oh, my God. But Jeremy Hunt was worse. He said that the one time he did drugs is he once, when he was backpacking across India, he might have had a cannabis lassie. Does anyone else smell bullshit with that claim? I think he's heard the others talking about drugs. He's thinking, oh, I have to catch up. No, I'm cool. Yeah, I once had a drugs milkshake. Yeah, I did. Well, that's funny as well, isn't it? Said Jeremy on that, he said like backpacking across India, because he must have hated that. That trip must have been so disappointing for him. Because, you know, think about it. Why does anybody go backpacking across India? You do it to discover yourself. To find out who you really are on the inside. Discover who you truly are on the inside. And imagine spending that much money on a trip to find out that you are Jeremy Hunt. I mean, you'd want your money back, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Of course, Boris Johnson, he wins the election, you know, and he admitted in an interview a few years ago that he did cocaine, never got mentioned. The man's Teflon, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did in this interview. He said, I was given cocaine once at a party, but it had no effect on me whatsoever. No pharmaceutical, no chemical, no psychological effect on me whatsoever. Now, I don't know if you know what cocaine does to you as a drug, and we're out late on a Wednesday in Liverpool, so that's fucking unlikely. But if you don't know what it does, basically, if you take the drug, it raises your heartbeat, makes you feel more energetic, also really makes you feel really confident, really boosts your ego. You can come across as really quite arrogant. Imagine being that much of a prick that not even cocaine can affect your personality. You know, because you got to remember Boris Johnson, when he's completely sober, is like, you know what, I'm amazing, I'm brilliant, I should run the country. One moment. Nope, still a cunt.